I just hate the argument of, well, you posted on social media, so you open your life up to blah, blah, blah. No. Plenty of people post on social media. It doesn't give you the right and doesn't entitle you to write whatever the heck you want all over people's posts and be rude and condescending and backhanded and write these ambiguous comments that come across nice, but they're actually backhanded and mean. It's like when people leave rude comments and put a smile at the end of it. It doesn't make your comment sound any less bitchy. So just don't do it. Just because people post on social media, it does not give you the right to shit all over them, okay? Let's be nice. Let's be kind. Let's act like adults. And let's make this world a better place for our children, because I sure as shit do not want my children growing up in the world that I'm growing up in right now. Hip hop hooray. Oh, hey. Hope this is the beginning of the video. Hey. Oh. Oh, got it all over my face. Oh. I haven't brushed my teeth in 3 days. You are so welcome, everyone.
Just coming out with that.
I just flossed. I put chapstick on. Yes, my face absolutely is like peeling in areas, not because like I was sunburned, but because I have not washed or lotioned my face in 3 days. I just put underwear on today. And for the record, before someone yells at me for wiping my chapstick on my cardigan, this is mine because I'm keeping it all. Because I got yelled at the other day for putting the clothes on, period, and then sending them out. Trying the clothes on. They said, I'm getting worn clothes. And I'm like, what do you think happens in Target?
Facts.
What do you think happens in Target? That's right. They tried the clothes on. You don't even know who tried the clothes on. It could have been somebody with, I don't know, some sort of disease or bed bugs or whatever, lice. I don't know. And then you go and try the clothes on anyway. At least it's me. And you know that I ain't got no bed bugs, lice, or some, weird disease that I can't cure. I don't know. And not all diseases that are not curable are not weird either, to be clear, before somebody says that I said something like that and then, it turns into something else, because people be crazy. But I am live. I am here.
Thank God I proofread this.
What?
This text alert, because it was bad.
Yours?
Yes.
Yeah, I tried the clothes on, but then I noticed that I wiped my lip and then wiped it on here, but this is literally mine, so. Because you're about to find out what I'm about to sell, which is quite literally this. So I continuously keep launching. You know what I find really creepy? Stalkers. And I'm not talking legitimate stalkers. I'm talking about internet stalkers. The ones who are on my pages with the sole purpose of literally trying to shit all over anything and everything I say. And what's even creepier are that 90% of them never have pictures of themselves or anything. So, chances are it's probably somebody under a fake profile, or it's just literally an internet bully who doesn't want to be identified because they're creeps. It's creepy. If you don't like me, that's fine. But get off my social media then, dude. I should not be your newest hobby or obsession. Exit the building. It's time for you to go, honey. Yes, hi, hello. I'm here with your PSA for the day. We're going to ignore my hair. Your PSA for the day is that when I say something is exclusive, I mean it's exclusive. It's a limited time. It's only mine. You ain't gonna get it 3 months later. So a lot of people have been asking about older Makeup Junkie bags or some of my older customs. And they're like, I can't find it on the Makeup Junkie site, or I can't find it on any other boutique. That's because it was JJ Ray exclusive. A jumbo bag, JJ Ray exclusive. Jumbo top zip, JJ Ray exclusive. All of my custom that I make at Makeup Junkie, JJ Ray exclusive. You're not going to go on another website or another boutique and find it. You're not allowed to. That's why I do things like that. So y'all need to turn your listening ears up and pay a little more attention. And I'm totally not saying this to be a jerk, but people are literally getting upset with me because they're like, well, I want that bag, or I want that shirt, or I want that dress. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I literally, and it's not even like I didn't send out 9,000 alerts. Like when I launched Makeup Junkie, I kept it open for a week and sent out at least 3 app alerts about it every single day. Turn your notifications on your app. You will not miss a notification. Maybe once a month. But like, if you don't want to miss out on this stuff, you cannot be mad or angry with me when you do. Because I literally make every and all attempts. I even sell things 2-3 times live and post it, multiple times. So just turn your notifications on. I mean, I guess that's my best advice for you guys. And I am like thrilled that you love my exclusive pieces so much that like you want them, but like I can't get them when they're done. And I say that, and I'm not just saying it to create FOMO like a lot of other boutiques and stores do. I genuinely mean that. So I apologize. I can't get prints for you anymore. I can't get dresses and specific tops for you anymore. When the fabric runs out, fabric runs out. When the factory says they're not making it anymore, they're not making it anymore. So please, please, please do not get mad at me. I'm not trying to be a jerk and be like, no, you can't have it. It's because literally I can't get it. Trust me, I would want to make the sale. So turn the notifications on, try and follow the group, maybe check once a day so you're not missing out on anything. But the app is the best. It's free to download. It's JJ Ray, Google Play, Apple App Store, and you just turn the notifications on. Someone was like, who can afford a freezer that big? And I'm like, 1, you don't need a freezer that big, really. 2, me, because I have one. Because I sold my fucking truck to get one because it was bucket list for my new house. Priorities. That was my priority, okay? So, I fork miss. So people are up in arms over our ice because we can't do anything right. And apparently making ice is annoying to people. I'm gonna eat this chocolate because I've been getting these like weird cravings. And if I don't do it, I obsess over it all night. And then I end up binge eating it. So I'm gonna take care of the chocolate craving right now. And then we're gonna get this party started. Hi Bree, hi Kelly. Hey Elise, hi Miss Christy. Hi Naomi. Hey. Ooh, the tea. Y'all know how I have a trash bag brother who's a complete scumbag. I'm debating whether I want to out him or not, because I know a lot of people personally know him and should probably hear about how much of a scumbag he really is, because he's a giant piece of shit. And I know he follows me on social media because he knows my business. So, hey, I know what you did, and everyone else about to know. I'm just debating whether I want to be a good human or not. I'm both. I have had so many people say, oh my God, I can never not shave for that long. I've had a few that said ew, but whatevs. However, I would like to remind you guys that I am a lot Asian, even though I don't look it. And I'm not sure if you know this, but a lot of the Asians lack body hair, which is why, I have thinner eyebrows. I mean, other than the fact of me having alopecia, but I do have very thin body hair. So I'm going to show you my armpit. It's not as gross as you probably think it is. but that's like maximum hair, like armpit hair growth. And that's 5 weeks of hair growth. That's like maximum. That's the most amount of hair I've ever had in my armpit ever in my entire existence. It's like a bunch of like long scraggly ones. But now that you have watched a ton of delicious food, now you get to see my armpits. People were asking. You're welcome. Don't ask if you don't want to see. Good morning, sweet friends. So I woke up to a very interesting comment this morning, and as you guys know, today is commission-free day, which means we do not have to pay fees to Comment Sold. Mainly because Comment Sold's customers are just frustrated with their, I guess, lack of care and lack of hearing what we're saying with all the issues with the system. So they're going to make it up to us by not taking fees for one day. As you guys know, as a small business, we face tons of fees that larger corporations do not have to face. They also get things for significantly cheaper than we do because of the mass amount of products that they are purchasing. Anyway, I woke up to somebody saying that their question was, are we going to give you, the customer, a discount because we don't have to pay fees? One, the simple answer is no. Okay. But my issue is that I can't leave it like that because it's not just a no, it's a hell no. And the reason it's a hell no.
Hi friends. I'm just here to remind you that before you pass judgment on someone, I really think that you should get all sides of the story, because I do my very, very best to protect everyone in my life, whether it's somebody who I am currently close with, distant to, completely detached from. I will never share their information or the tea, even though I have tons, about somebody else, despite how detached or how wrong they might have done towards or to me, because that's just not the type of person I am. However, no one ever even asks, and that would very likely be my response. But to just take one person's word for something and then immediately just put me in a box. Like, I am just so tired of all the like, poor this person, poor that person, because it's like, y'all don't even know. I can handle a lot. I think everybody knows that. But if I no longer speak to somebody, I'm not going to just go and shit talk them all over the internet or to other people. I'm just going to keep it quiet, move on with my life, and let that person continue living their life, and I'll continue living my life like they didn't exist, because that's literally what I do, rather than be mean and malicious about it. Unfortunately, not everybody has that type of personality, so some people will go and speak negatively upon me. But I'm never afforded the opportunity to be like, hey, that's not what happened, or that's not what I said, or that's not what X, Y, and Z meant. Like, so many people read in between the lines too and have different perceptions of things, and it's just kind of crazy to me. So I want you to remember that the next time you might hear something about anyone, not just me, about somebody else. Like, I always say that when someone is speaking negatively about somebody else to somebody, that says more about the other person than the person they're speaking negatively about. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know, let's say I hated Chelsea and I was going around smack talking Chelsea and she was just keeping her mouth shut, living her life. That would say more about me than it did about Chelsea, because if I'm going to do that to Chelsea, chances are I'm probably going to do it to a lot more people in my life. And while Chelsea has all the tea in the land about me, she would never go around and spread the information, whether it was, but I'm never afforded the opportunity to be like, and while Chelsea has all the tea in the land about me, she would never go around and spread the information, whether it was accurate or not accurate, because it's not her business to share. And I am Chelsea in the situation. I would never go around and share somebody's information, no matter how juicy the tea is, no matter how much information, receipts, proof I have, because I need to go to bed with a clear conscience at night, okay? And in order for me to do that, I always have to be the bigger person. And unfortunately, being the bigger person means that I'm fine. I'm just going to type it in. I just need you to pull the selection up. That's what I had said.
I got it.
Okay, that's all I need. I'm not listening to the crinkling because it's extremely distracting. Hello. Hi, guys. Hi, Emily. Hi, Raisha. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Maria. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Katie. So I just need to get it off my chest because we talked about it at therapy. I just need you to listen to what I'm saying.
I have it pulled up, I'm sorry.
But all I asked for was the selection. I didn't ask for you to dig through the bags because I knew that would stress me out.
Okay.
So the words that came out of my mouth were, I need you to just pull the selection up.
And I should have just pulled the selection up instead of going through the back.
Right, because that stressed me out. And I think everyone on the live could tell that it started out at a different mood because all I needed was just the selection. So I needed to get it out because at therapy they told us we need to open our mouths, and that's what I'm doing. Otherwise, I would be a pissed off, miserable bitch the entire life. So please just listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Next time I'll just pull the selection up like I did.
Well, I'm just saying, just in general, speaking wise, like, if I'm like, I need this, that's all I need.
Got it.
You know me. Blunt, straightforward, right to the point.
Absolutely.
If I wanted you to dig through the bags, I would have said, can you dig through the bags and put them in order?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yep. And if I didn't, then you could say, hey, you didn't say that. And then that's my fault, not yours. It's my fault for not further specifying.
Roger that. I'm sorry. Yep.
It's okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Hi, guys. I'm fine. We have therapy. We're talking about communication. And not that we don't communicate. It's just that, like, I feel like we were talking about this today. Sometimes the things that I say, because I am such a blunt, straightforward person, come across like rigid, right? But it's like I've been trying not to say things because I also don't want to be nitpicky, naggy bitch Pam. But I should say it if it was something that bothered me or was distracting or whatever, right? So she told us that we should be saying these things to one another, so then that way I don't walk around all miserable because I said nothing. You know what I mean? So that's what we're working on. So those are the things that I needed to say because with my brain, the way it works, my OCD, ADHD, whatever the heck it is, hearing those bags at the beginning of the live, and again, he's kind of knows this, but he's also not me in my brain. It's all I hear. And it just like takes over. Like, it's just like crinkle bag central.
Do we all have our moments? Yeah. But in what freaking world would it ever be acceptable to speak to somebody like that? Not even just in person, but even on the internet. If I found out that that's what he was doing in his extracurricular time, I would be wilding out. You do not speak to people that way. It's disgusting. It's gross. And it leads me to think, like, who raised these people? That is not human tended. That is an animal, okay? It's gross. And it makes me scared for when the kids grow up. And another thing I said to Matt was that children are not born mean. That is a taught behavior. They're not born being jerks. That is a behavior they have learned from their parent, their guardian, or somebody close to them. Your job as a parent is to undo that and make sure that you're raising a respectable, responsible member of society. Lead by example. Do better. Parents who are doing this, you need to check yourself, because you are the example for the children. And the generation that we are raising right now, they need to do better for this world. This world is a freaking disaster. And they need to do better, which means you need to do better and set the better example and show them the way. Show them how they should be speaking to people. Because what I just read on the internet is absolutely not acceptable. Not in any shape, way, or form. Okay? I truly believe, honestly, that is why we have so many bullies that are children, because they're parents. They're being raised by bullies. And it's just so... there's no other... I don't have any other word to explain it other than disgusting. And it gets me rowdy because it affects my children. Because yeah, that comment didn't affect my children, but the person who commented it, of course I went to their profile, and they have children about our children's age. And those are the people that my children as adults will have to interact with. Do better. Lead by example. Teach your children how to speak to people. And you do not speak to people that way. It's not acceptable anytime. First bathroom break, 6:47. That got resolved. Hi, Heather. I see you commenting on my stuff on Instagram. Thank you. Hey, Heaven. Hi, Trey. See you tomorrow, honey. Yeah, and you know, it's funny, Katie, because you said, I don't think it's you guys at all. And it's like, we know it's probably not us, but we internalize it because we care about this business. So then literally we cry after live sales and again, wallow in self-pity. Like, what did we do wrong? What can we do better? How can we change this? Why did nobody shop for me? Did I look like shit in my outfits? Did I not look good to outfits together? Are the clothes that we picked out fucking garbage? You know what I mean? You go through all of, I mean, Chelsea and I both have anxiety. So you go, anybody who has anxiety knows, you go through all of these terrible thoughts that you shouldn't be thinking about.
Yeah.
But it's just part of life.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Kate. Okay, so let's get to business. Hi, Christy. Hi, Kelsey. That's me hair flipping. I just don't want a hair flip because my hair is crazy. Also, shout out to the person who told me I had crazy hair yesterday on Instagram. I'm not sure if you were trying to be a jerk or not, but I definitely took it to heart. Whoa, what's happening to your hair? It's crazy.
Oh my God. Well, Pam actually got a nice compliment from one of the workers.
And I'm like, I know my hair's crazy. Like, I get yelled at if my hair's in a ponytail because it's not it. That's what somebody told me. It's not it. Remember that? Then I get yelled when my hair's up in a bun because it looks so much better down. You need to stop wearing it up. And now it's down and it's too crazy for everybody. I can't win. Also, yes, somebody did compliment me on my hair and she told me I had very beautiful hair. And I said, thank you so much. I'm feeling very good about myself now. Have a nice day. She was fabulous. She was great. I adore her. Thank you. Congratulations to the winners. Sharon is here. I see people, right? Is Sharon here?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's here. While it might not affect that person, it will get to one person. And it will make it, chances are, will make them think the next time they try that shit, okay? So if you see something, say something. Please teach your children the same thing. And I'm not telling your children to say, go and beat other people's asses. I'm just saying, if Matthew was walking down the hall and he saw RJ or anybody, he saw somebody bullying RJ, Matthew would say, no, you don't do that. No. Come on, RJ. No. And he would remove him from the situation. If he couldn't get him away from the situation, obviously he would go get somebody who would help. But those are the things that we need to be teaching our kids, is to help other people and stand up for them. And he did it in the bathroom. I'll never forget. In kindergarten, there was this kid who also put a bag over RJ's head on the bus, but that's besides the fact. That kid was bullying a kid in the bathroom. And Matthew said, no, you don't get to do that. Like, no, we don't do that. And he took the kid out and walked the kid, back to his class. And his teacher was like, why do you have this random child from another class? And he told her, and said child who was bullying was also in MJ's class at the time and got in trouble. But it's like, see something, say something, because those people will never stop. Chances are it's something else going on.
And he has not stopped.
He hasn't stopped.
He broke RJ's electric scooter.
Why was he even on it?
No, this was not like recently, but like within the past.
There's definitely stuff going on at home.
That's a story for another time.
And I also don't think that children are inherently bad.
No.
And you don't like any of these items, you can literally bail. It's going to be swim. It's going to be men's swim, some workout-y clothes,
lounge clothes and pajamas. So I'm going to try and bust out the workout stuff first. Then I'll probably dip into the swim after, just so that I can wear the lounge during the rapid replay. You know what I mean? So I'll do workout. Well, I can toggle if you guys want. I can do a workout, a swim, a workout, a swim, a workout, a swim.
And then end in the
loungewear. I have no bra on, so everything that you see me in will either have a supportive bra inside, or I just don't give a fuck. I'm in that kind of mood today, especially when people were yelling at me, telling me that I was wrong for telling Grayson that hell was a terrible place. 0 fucks. Which, for the record, if people are wiling out on that post, they can go in. I don't really give a shit, because I'm just going to get off this live and block them anyway. I don't even have the energy to argue with people right now, especially people who don't understand that other people can have different beliefs than them, and that their way isn't the only way.
Yes.
That's the shit that bothers me. And I'm like, you can never have an argument with those people, because you will always lose. They will never, ever even try to understand another side, because they are so close-minded. So I'm just like, I don't even have the energy to argue with you. I'm gonna just block your ass. So they can go ham and freak out and say that I'm the worst parent ever, but it was relatable. He understood it, and he knew it was a bad fucking place that he didn't want to go to, and neither do I. And guess what? The world is not all, roses. And if you believe in hell, when you get to hell, the devil's not like, hey, come in, it's really nice in here. You're freaking lighting the F on fire, okay? Period, end of story. It's not a place I want to be. And that is my hell, my personal hell. My personal hell, do you want to know what it is? Would be MJ's crying when he was an infant on repeat all day. I need a floss stick. You know when you like right before you go live and you go, and they're like, do I need a floss stick? Do I not? Maybe not. Hi. Heyo. I know, it's like the most random of random times. We were late. We're kind of at a point like where we're just like, nobody shops anyway, so we'll just show up whenever the hell we show up. And you're gonna get what you get, because it doesn't matter, because no one's shopping anyway. Chelsea wants to say that every day, but can't, because it's not her business. But I can say it because it is my business.
I always tell you it is not my platform, so I say nothing.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just giving you guys the vibes of today. We're feeling a little discouraged. We're feeling a little defeated. We're feeling a little burnt out. Because we try all of these new things, and we do all of these things, and we bust our asses, and we're up at midnight thinking of things for the next day, and some things take off and some things don't. But I feel like everything we've been doing recently has just been like shit, and more shit. And it's just like, how many things more? Because everybody says if something isn't working, change it, right? So that's what we've been working on, and doing things differently, and trying different things, and doing app launches, and doing live sales, and doing early live sales, late live sales, middle of the day live sales, and just launching shit on the website, launching shit on the app, and throw in more this, that. And I just feel like anything that we have been doing, we've just kind of been losing at life, and it's just a little discouraging for us is all. So today we just we went and had donuts, and we've just been hanging out here.
Maybe the donuts were.
And I literally had said to Chelsea, do we even go live? Is this even worth it? Is anybody even going to shop? Or are we just going to be standing here showing these clothes? So. And so that's where I'm at in my life. So I don't want to make any of you feel bad, but I'm just expressing my feelings as to why I'm probably going to be just blah and just get through the live sale, because at the end of the live sale, it's not it's going to be enough to basically pay for the girls to work, and then that's it. Not even for the bills. So that's where I'm at in my life.
We're thriving.
I'm that's where I'm at in my life.
Why can't?
And straight up, Katie, I would love to think it's the economy, but unfortunately, everyone and their mother is still traveling. Everyone and their mother is still going out to eat. There is still
people making money and doing things. And again, I don't want you to feel bad. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing it because this is, you know me. I express my feelings type of situation. So I know that like maybe a few months ago, a lot of us were feeling that like really bad, like, you know, shithole economy feeling that we were all feeling. But we've definitely been on the up and up since like the beginning of the year, like since Christmas, January, February. And it's not that like, oh, we're all millionaires. I think we all have now figured out how to delegate our cash accordingly. Does that make sense? Like, you know, a lot of us are probably making the same money, but we've figured out how to delegate to the task, how to cut corners. Chelsea and I went through all of our, actually like a few months ago, we went through all of our like online, like our subscriptions every month, and we were like, yeah, no.
Oh, I canned everything.
Yeah,
I have.
But then now you have, right? Like now
It's
you have that money, or you found other ways. Like people would call their cell phone companies, and now they have cheaper bills. There was that lull there. But I feel like we're all hopefully like riding it out as best as we can, and we figured out smarter ways to use our money. I was just telling Chelsea how like
I'm like, when you figure it out, you let me know.
Well, I was just telling Chelsea how like most of my money, most of my spare money goes to traveling, and you know, we were talking about, you know, like Hawaii, if we ever moved there, and how like it would force me to slow down from, you know, my traveling and maybe help me save a little bit more and be a little bit better with my money. And we were just having all sorts of deep conversations again while we were wallowing in self-pity and crying about how the donuts that we had this morning were less than stellar. And
I'm hungry already.
how last night's meal sucked ass, and I feel like I wiped my butt with $100 bill, and I was very upset by it because I would have been happy with Arby's. But we were like, no, you know, we don't want to go to Arby's because, you know, we have, you're not typing it in right? We have, we have Arby's at home, blah, blah, blah. But like, I mean, at least it would have been a decent meal that was edible and didn't taste like licorice or smoked garbage.
Can you tell, guys, we're on day 2. We still have 8 days left to go. We're thriving.
No, I just think it's just like, you know,
Oh,
some
good,
days,
it works. It wasn't showing up on my phone.
I'm like, some days you just feel discouraged. I feel like today is one of those days. You guys know you have shitty days at work. Typically, we don't have that many shitty days, but today's just a shitty day. Like, we worked all morning so hard on that Makeup Junkie launch. We worked like 2 hours on that launch. And even the virtual team did it yesterday. And like, we've sold like almost nothing from that launch. And I'm like, we're thriving. And I get it. Nobody wants to wait, 5 weeks for their package, but it's part of Makeup Junkie because they hand make it. You feels me? All right. I'm like, send the message so that I can keep.
I'm going. Sorry.
So it wouldn't. People's comments. I want to say hi to everybody.
It's not working on my phone, so
I'm like, let me say
one.
hi to everyone. All right, guys. Hi, Joyce.